Hello, my friends. Okay, here is the story that I have for you. And as always, I'd love your feedback. I'm sure people will have a lot of opinions on this. And I know that I've certainly kind of, gone back and forth. Like, I think basically what I've settled on is it's situational. There's a part of me that regrets doing it, but then not really at the same time. I mean, I wouldn't say regret, but in the moment when I did it, I don't think that I fully thought all of like the kind of dominoes completely through. So what happened was about 1 year ago, I was on the normal trail that I hike with my dog. And I've been hiking this trail for years, so you start to see a lot of the same people. You recognize people, their pets, and their names. This gentleman I knew. He wasn't a total stranger, but yet the trails were the only place that I knew him. And he looked like to me that he started moving differently, and he just looked like he had Parkinson's disease. He wasn't swinging his arm. He had a really short, shuffly step, kind of hunched over a little bit. It looked like Parkinson's to me. And one day I decided to approach him and say, hey, I did it as politely as I could, because a lot of people could definitely see the question as rude. I personally wouldn't mind somebody asking me if I have Parkinson's. But I have a YouTube channel, and I just don't mind. I'm out there about it. So what I did was I said, hey, the only reason I'm asking is because I have Parkinson's, and I'm not trying to be, invasive or rude, but I was wondering if you do too. And he was super nice. Like I said, we had talked before, but not like, we were really close or anything like that. And but the answer was no. And the dominoes that I didn't really think through were, okay, what happens after somebody asks you a question like that? What goes on in your mind? Like, again, at the bar, when I had the bar, because that's when I was going through my stuff, when people, it was the way that people asked me what was going on. Like, people were like, what's wrong with you? It was that kind of wording, I think, that made me really sensitive about people asking. But anyways, so like the dominoes that fall, like what's going on in his mind? That a woman who has Parkinson's disease herself sees something in him that makes her believe that he's got Parkinson's too. And then does he tell his wife? Does he keep it to himself? If he does tell his wife, how is she going to feel? I'm sure that she noticed, that's speculative, but I can't imagine somebody not noticing the changes that I saw just on the trail versus, them being together every day. And so that happened a year ago. And 3 weeks ago, he approached me on the trail and he said, guess what? I have Parkinson's disease. And we had a conversation about what he's doing. He's in his 80s. He's fine with it. He's doing Tai Chi, and he was a Tai Chi instructor locally. But yeah, I wanted to share that story and see what your opinions are. If any of you have ever been in a situation like that, and would you do it? Do you agree with the situational thing? Do you think it's just off limits completely? Where do you guys stand? And I just would love to hear your thoughts. Like I said, I feel like it's where I've come to, what I've concluded is that it is situational. That there's going to be, and I think most of the time it's going to be inappropriate to do, but I felt comfortable enough bringing it up. I felt comfortable with him based on the conversations that we had had in the past, even though they were somewhat superficial, like, oh, this is my dog, that kind of stuff, like nothing deep. And yeah, so it is freaking hot here. It's Wednesday right now, the 14th, I think. This past Friday, I had a video MDS appointment with my MDS, and I was the last person that she saw that day. And I told her how much the heat has been impacting my symptoms. And she said that 6 people prior to me, that I was the 7th, that all of them had reported being really affected by the heat. So it's totally off the subject, but my God, I'm just like dying. I've actually got a bag of ice right here in my lower back to help kind of keep me cool. I didn't want to put my air conditioner on because it makes a background noise in the audio that I just don't like to have. So I can do it really quick. But anyways, oh, there goes my earring. Da, 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 da. Hopefully you guys are all staying cool and doing fabulous. And yeah, comment below. Thank you for watching as always. And well, there we go. Yeah, I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks for watching.